Hey guys, it's Tacho here, back for some more Fire Emblem Heroes. And today what we're going to do is we're actually going to take a look at Mjolnir's Strike, and we're going to do a run, and I'm just going to briefly explain how the mode works a bit. Okay, so in this mode, you score pretty much the exact same as arena scoring is calculated. So as you see, I have units like Surtur and Tiki and Brave Ike. All three of these units score very high. And I have Altina as well. I'm going to explain why that is. So over here, this is my team for this season. And Surtur, Tiki, and Brave Ike all score very high. They have Rally Plus skills. They've got very high scoring passive skills and also special attacks as well. So they're scoring units that I would use normally in arena play. And it's important that you put them on the top as well, because the units on the bottom, their score is not actually going to be counted towards the scoring that you get. So you want to make sure you put your highest scoring units on the top row. And I have here Altina, and that's because she's not really a bonus unit, I don't want to say, but she is a bonus mythic hero. And the way this works is just like in Arena, how you have to run a bonus unit. Over here in Mjolnir's Strike, you just have to run a bonus mythic hero. And you can see which seasons are going on right there, right next to Edit Defensive Team. So there's two different types of bonuses. There's a major and a minor bonus. And the major bonus this season is going to be for Astra heroes. And the minor bonus is going to be for Anima heroes. And it always switches between light and dark and Anima and Astra. So this season we've got Anima and Astra. And Altina, because she's a major mythic hero during this season, it's going to be calculated as having an extra plus 10 to her merges. So my Altina is already at plus 1. I merged the free copy that I got into mine. And because of that, she basically has plus 11 merges in this mode. So she's going to be scoring, I think that actually makes her score higher than Surtur, to be honest. So that's pretty great, and that's why I'm using her here. And my bottom row units are just units that are going to be efficient in the mode and help me clear it better. It's really nice in the front row to run two units that have Gale Force if you have access to that. I know you're forced to use a high scoring unit, so you may end up having to use an armored unit for scoring in the front row. And I'm using Surtur with Bold Fighter and Gale Force, paired up with a Winter Ephraim who's got Bold Fighter and Gale Force as well. Of course, Ephraim's weapon gives him -1 cooldown, so it's really good in a mode like this for just ramping into Gale Force. And the units that are in this row here are not going to be attacked by the enemies no matter what. So it's very good to just stick to player phase units if you're going to put them in here, and don't worry about bait builds or anything like that. And in these rows, you're going to be gaining a stat bonus equivalent to what you see on the top there. So, for example, Ike is going to get plus 10 res, Altina is going to get plus 10 defense, and Tiki's going to have plus 10 speed. So, that pretty much covers how the scoring works in this mode. Just make sure you have a bunch of high-scoring units on the top. If you have access to a mythic hero that has the major bonus, I would recommend putting them in there. And if you have the minor bonus, you're going to get an equivalent of plus 5 merges. So let's say, for example, you had a plus 5 Duma, for example. If you were to put him in this space where I have Altina, he would get plus 5 merges. So it would be counted as having a plus 10 Duma in this case, since he has the minor bonus. So pick your choice as well, and make sure you're going to get either a major or a minor bonus to help your scoring and allow you to score a little bit better. Alright, so let's go ahead and play a run. I already did a run, and I managed to score 820. This mode in particular isn't really too hard for me, but I mean, I've seen some people saying that it is tough because the opponents that they deploy start having a ton of HP the higher you get, and their stats are pretty nuts too. Like over here, like, look at these units. This Tanya has 65 health and like over 30 in all stats. And it's only lucky that we were able to debuff with Surtur that things look a little more manageable here. Alright, so I'm going to actually switch to Ephraim, and we're going to see if any of the... Nope. Okay, so we can't build into Gale Force right now. That sucks. But we will go ahead and attack, let's see, I guess, let's attack Tanya. Alright, so we're going to get 2 hits, and Surtur will be able to use Gale Force on the next turn, no problem. We're going to have Tiki bait this Arvis, and we're going to have Altina bait this Julia over there. And we're just going to, we might as well switch into Peony and then put her over there so she can give her special drive buffs to all the units in the same row. Alright, so here comes Julia doing absolutely nothing to Altina. Man, Altina is so good. I'm glad she was the free unit and she won the Hero Rises event. One of my favorite characters in the whole series, and I know everyone that got the free Altina is probably going to be using her for this season in Mjolnir's Strike. So pretty cool stuff there. And basically, I mean, this is just the shield phase for now. There's also an attack phase. I forget exactly what it's called, but the way that mode works is you wait until there's a bonus, and then you press the button and you do a catapult attack at the foes. And depending on whether we're weaker or stronger than the foes, you're going to gain a little extra scoring from that catapult attack. It's a little hard to explain because, I mean, I don't even really understand how it works too well myself. I just push the button whenever it looks like I'm going to score as high as I can. So pay attention to your scoring in that and make sure you don't do it until you're sure you're going to get the maximum score. And we had some shenanigans going on actually in that mode just a couple of days ago where the scoring was outrageously high. Like, I mean, the numbers, they look like Dragon Ball Z numbers. Like, it looked like I picked up a scouter and I was reading the power level of like God Goku or UI Goku or something like that. It was like over like septillion. I don't even know how to count that high. So yeah, the numbers were going so high that it actually broke the border of the screen, and the numbers were going past the screen there. So that was some real wonkiness going on, but I'm not really sure when they plan to fix that. They did put in an announcement that said they're working on a fix for that, but I don't know, man. I don't even know how it ended up calculating like that, but it was real funny, and there were a lot of memes going on for that. So, cool stuff. And we actually are due for an update very soon. We're almost towards the end of the month, and they haven't shown a trailer yet for the mythic or legendary hero that they're going to release this time around. So, I'm wondering who it's going to be. It looks like colorless tomes are probably going to be the next choice, because they just added that to the data, and we've been waiting to see who the colorless tome unit is going to be. If it is a colorless tome unit, I'm hoping for either Athos, the Archsage from Fire Emblem 7, or Goddess Ashura, who would make a little bit of sense because we have Altina, and I think it wouldn't be complete without getting Ashura as well. Alright, we're going to end the turn there. So yeah, actually, let me know in the comments section, guys, if we get a colorless tome unit, who would you want it to be and why? Make sure you comment telling me who you want it to be. And for the update, we know that also outside of the legendary and mythic banner, we're also going to get a golden week banner probably. And they are also going to update the summoning pools. So there's going to be a couple of demotes as well. We're not sure who they're going to be just yet, but hopefully it's some good demotes like 5-star Brady and 5-star Racing that are summonable as a 4-star, and they just make no sense to be able to pull as a 5-star. Also, some really old 5-stars like Leo and Elise. They probably do not need to be 5-stars anymore, so I would like it very much if they got demoted down to the 4-star pool. So hopefully all that stuff is good. And we also know about some of the refines that we'll be getting as well. The only one that I remembered was, who was it? It was Erica, I believe, the Tome Horse Erica. So that'll be really cool. A lot of people were upset that it wasn't Larichel, because Larichel is free to play, kinda. She is a 4-star and a 3-star summon, while that Erica is 5-star locked. So it would have been way more helpful for everybody if the unit that got the refine was actually Larichel. But it's all good. Erica needed a refine. Her weapon just really does not hold up too well anymore. So you always like to see that. And another unit that's going to be getting a refine is going to be Gaius, who badly needed the refine. All the other day 1 dagger units have pretty much been refined at this point besides him. And it looks like he's also going to get his lollipop, which is pretty cool. Looking forward to seeing how that works. Alright, we're going to be able to attack Ishtar here and Gale Force. So we're going to go for that. And then we should be able to finish off Ocean. If we can't, then... Alright, we can. Okay, so Sir is going to finish this guy off. He is a member of Chop, and he's about to get chopped by the biggest axe of all. Sinmara. That's not even an axe, man. Sinmara looks like a scythe. I don't know how that ended up being an axe, but whatever. Alright, let's see. I'm going to try to bait this unit over here with Altina if possible. And it looks like that is going to be possible, so we're just going to dance with Peony and get her over there. And one more turn, and we should be good to go here, so we're going to wrap this up real quick. Okay, Altina with her awesome attack animations. I love that so much. And last set of units here, we're just going to make quick work of these guys. I haven't even used the item yet. Any of these, like... What are they, structures? Yeah, normally I don't have to use them because I really don't struggle in this mode at all, but if you are struggling, then the pillars the structures can definitely help you out a bit. So don't forget to use those if you haven't. Alright, so we're going to take care of Reinhardt over here, but he has Pavis, so we can't really get the kill. And I'm going to switch into Ephraim. Oh, hold on. You know what I can do? I think I can switch to Peony here, and then we can have Ephraim finish off Shannon. Okay, so we're going to attack Reinhardt with Peony. And we're going to get the finish there. And then I'm going to have Ephraim finish off Shannon. Yep. Okay. And then we're going to switch Peony back into Ike so she doesn't die. Or maybe even just reposition her out of the way. This is the final turn, so it doesn't even matter what this Olwen does. Okay, so let's switch to Ike so that we make sure we survive. And, you know, honestly, we could just end the turn there. She's not going to be able to finish off either of my units. So it doesn't matter who she attacks. Yeah, doing 4 damage times 2. Congratulations, Olwen. And that's going to wrap us up there. And my score, like I said, is going to be 820, which is actually just barely managing to stay in tier 20. In an absolute emergency, if I have to raise my score, there is one thing that I can do, and that's take off Vantage on Altina and give her an actual 240 SP B-slot passive. And I can also give her a double rally as well. I tried that, but it didn't really raise my score, so I'm guessing if I have to raise the score, I'll have to change her B slot. But that's going to wrap us up for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, and if you were wondering how scoring works in this mode, it is a bit confusing, then hopefully this was able to help you out there. So as always, this is your boy Tacho signing out, and I'll catch you guys again next time.